Well, here we are back again on Night Sounds. Barry Funkhauser with Joe. And who's in the sandwich today? It's Byron the Curator.
Hey!
I wanted to bring you on here because I just wanted to radio nerd out. I figured three of us is better than two of us because today we're going to talk a little bit about the downfall of commercial radio and their ownership failures. But we'll get back into that in a little bit. Byron, tell the people why you're a curator.
Because I love music and I love making CDs and cassettes of playlists. I guess that's how
cassettes of playlists?
Yeah, well, I used to record songs off the radio and make mixtapes out of that.
Oh, like 80s mixtape style?
Or 90s. Yeah, like 80s mixtape style with 90s music.
Nice. I love
So
that.
you've had this name for a long time. It's not a brand new name then. That's your
Established in 89.
89?
Okay.
You're that old? Dang.
Yeah, I know. You
Dang,
can't
man.
tell.
You look good. Good job for you, man.
It's the beard and the Southern California beach weather. That's what happens.
Can you hear my beard? Like, is my beard coming through the...
Yes, we can hear it loud. We can hear it loud and clear. It's screaming at us right
Sounds
now.
good, man. Sounds good.
So, Byron, where are you currently curating at?
Right here in Southern California, more specifically in North Hollywood now.
Interesting.
Yeah, far out, dude. So how does it been? How do you find your music? I know you have a lot of connections like in other countries because you've been doing radio on the other side of the language for a while, and it's kind of gone global. You've got a lot of people that have established listening to you on the regular for a long time. Like, isn't it in like Argentina and Brazil and stuff? You got people.
Yeah, all over Latin America, Colombia, Peru. It's just everywhere. But I initially started, from zero, and I would find bands that I really like and reach out to them and then ask them if they have management or press and if they could just send me their emails. And it was just easy as that. And I just started accumulating emails by reaching out to so many artists. And then finding out that a lot of artists are grouped together in a press roster, not necessarily a label, because there's not a lot of labels out in Latin America. So a lot of these artists are independent, unless they're like huge. Then Sony Music or Universal Music, a lot of these big labels too have offices in Latin America.
So, but what? You got to be like Shakira to get a record deal? Like what?
Not necessarily.
They're not even letting her play Coachella. They said no to her, so apparently not. You can't even be Shakira anymore.
Oh, you know why? It's because they just hired the 10-foot statue of Shakira instead to perform. So, they don't need the real Shakira anymore. They just got this 10-foot statue now. That's great.
Yeah. And holograms too, right?
And holograms.
Nah, it's somebody like SZA or like somebody giant that's playing, and they're like, Shakira, nah, you're not big enough anymore.
Ah, boo.
Burned her down and put press out about it. That's a double pain.
Boo.
Well, that's also like the radio's fault too, right? For not playing her enough, for not getting her in rotation.
There it is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you play Shakira on your thing there?
I just downloaded some more music because we didn't have it in the library, so I got some more of her music, and I will start playing more. She doesn't have a lot of new music out though.
Didn't she marry a prince or something? She's a queen or prince.
Oh yes.
Of some
I don't
country.
know the finer details about that, but something like that.
Yeah, she's fine. She's covered in rubies now.
Yeah.
So, Byron, I'm sure so you have a lot of, you interview all these bands a lot. You're probably interviewing 4 or 5 bands a month, probably more. And they come.
I've toned it down a little bit though. I did tone it down.
Okay. Well, we are in Southern California, and pretty much everybody who's anybody comes here eventually to tour. And I'm sure when they see you, you're like, my number one fan is here, because you're probably one of the only familiar faces they see if they're from far away. Do you get that kind of interaction when you bro down with these bands live?
I do, and recently I had an artist from Chile come over, and we hung out the entire day because he was like new to the area, and he knew some other musicians, but not someone that's supporting his music or that he knows of is supporting his music, like literally showing his music to thousands of people. It's a different scope, so he really appreciated that, and we just hung out all day and had some lunch, and then had him in the studio. So that was really cool.
Cool, man. Tell us about Vanessa Zamora, because I want to play Reprogramar.
Good job. Very
No,
good
you say it. Can you say it, please, for the people? The whole thing?
Vanessa Zamora, Reprogramar.
See, that's the right
There you
way. Now, you got to meet her and interview her, right? How'd that go?
Yeah, so I've been following her for a while too, and she wasn't as much as like the other artists, because she is a little bit bigger because she's from Mexico, so music from Mexico gets into the States a little bit easier than music from Chile. So she already had a big following, and she understands people like nerding over her. So, but yeah, when I did meet her, I was like, oh my God, your music is amazing. I've been loving your music for a long time, and her latest album is just amazing. So she was just like very humble about it too, but it was so cool to have her in studio, and she appreciated it too, because she knows how much I play her on the radio. And also that same admiration of like, thank you for supporting my music, and thanks for showing it to thousands of people type of thing.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm hearing a lot of independent things coming together, right? I think the key word here is independence.
Yeah.
So,
a lot of these people she doesn't have a label. As big as she is, she doesn't have a label.
Wow,
she has PR people, but that's it.
Crazy to me. That's
It's
crazy.
different,
But
different
that's
world,
the new,
man.
It's the new world of music.
We've been
yeah.
hearing a lot about that with the people that roll through Night Sounds. Is they're independently owned and operated. It's a big deal.